It's 6:50 in the morning. This is the earliest I've gotten up, and this is actually when I'd like to get up. Can you see how puffy my eyes are? Whichever one's puffier is the one where I must have gotten bit by something the night before last. And I know I was splashing my face with water from the river. You just never know what little thing I threw in my eye. Usually everything's really wet and really cold. No wet tent. Nothing, not even the slight dew. This is fantastic. I'm gonna do a really fast wrap up. I'm not even gonna eat. I'm gonna wait till I get up the climb. I just wanna beat that sun. I'm not gonna actually beat it, but at least I'll get it before it gets super hot. See that road? That's that road. I have to go up. Nothing touched my bike. As for the bag, any shoe marks? Any mousy pee marks? I don't see anything. I don't think anything was touched, which is a little surprising since the Continental Divide splits off here. So there's a lot of people coming with food and eating. The animals you think would be trained. A lot of crumbs left. I can't believe I'm pedaling out at 8 a.m. It took me an hour to pack up. It still is such a tedious process. It's really organized. It shouldn't seem so complicated, but it just adds up time reshoving stuff in. There's these little flies that came out this morning, teeny. Those bite like a motherfucker. Oh my gosh, could that possibly be the last climb? I'm actually sitting on my bicycle, which is quite amazing. That was the summit right there. And you know what? There was no sign. I didn't shoot from up there because there were two women. One was working on a really old truck. The other one was with her son, who I think he was a little off, and they were clearly very poor. Sweet and kind, so I didn't feel like whipping out my cell phone. So basically it's like 15 miles and it's a 5,000 foot climb if you're heading from north to south. I would never do it ever again. Maybe if you're training for Ironman. I'm gonna start going down and I know it's gonna be gravelly and sandy and slippery, so unfortunately I won't be able to go whee like I like to do. I'll just go 10 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour, blunky, 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 blunky. It's a gradual decline. Would have loved to have come up this road. Wow. Look how steep this terrain is. I mean, that just comes on such a strong angle. And then down. I'm gonna try to strap my phone so you can get an idea of how rough this road is. Even though it looks nice, it is gnarly. I am actually wanting to see a bear in the distance because I'm on my bike going in the downhill direction. Well, that didn't work. Historical marker. On September 19th, 1835, Reverend Samuel Parker camped near here. He was following the Southern Nez Pierce Trail. This route was a shortcut of 23 days from the route taken by Lewis and Clark to the Snake River. How gorgeous is this? That road I'm not sure is one we'll be on. I was going downhill, la la la, and I hear something go bloop. Oh my gosh, please don't be my Kiehl's lip balm. No, not the Kiehl's lip balm. I kid you not. This is how much I love this stuff. I actually turned around and hiked my bike, and here it is. I'm sorry. I almost deserted you. What would I do without you? That road over there, we're gonna be on it. It's absolutely glorious out. Came from there, 038-044, and we're heading on to 091. And as you can see, it just goes down, down, down. It's a surreal atmosphere. Some fire that happened clearly did a share of damage. I actually like the aftermath. I think it's beautiful. My Revelate pack is starting to rub again. I can hear it over the bumps. I couldn't get rid of this dent, no matter how hard I tried. Luckily, there's a panel under this. They were smart to design and put a panel in here. I'm not going to take all my stuff out and try again. Since these super tight, this has been awesome. It hasn't moved at all on the saddle. between my chain. White Lightning Easy Lube, best for dry conditions. My little shoes up here are coming in handy. I use it for trash, I use it for bike stuff that looks like it's totally leaking. This started happening like when I first packed it. Now granted, I have a lot in there, but people just pack a lot in these. I barely have it on it sticky. It's only this much. The fact that I have it settled into the frame, which is taking weight off the top, but the top is still pulling and the stitching is still borderline. And I mean, come on. I've barely even been gone, what, a solid week? Yeah, that's unacceptable. Sorry, Miss Trex. I'm actually really happy with my Rock Bros bags. I don't know what I would do without this stack. And these Home Depot, I got these at Home Depot. I don't know who makes them. Go grab some. They're awesome. My hip bag, I love it. It's made by Outdoor Products. Got it at Walmart. It was like $12. Honestly, if someone said, what's the one bag you couldn't do without? Well, obviously I couldn't do without with any of them. That would be a stupid question. That's what I would say to the person. That's a stupid question. So I noticed, why am I able to sit here and embrace this gorgeous atmosphere? And I'm just sitting here for like a half an hour now. There's no mosquitoes. Or maybe it's just their nap time. Even if you had the spray on you, you hear the zzz, they're landing, zzz, zzz, zzz. It's kind of what you get from backpacking. I'm not sure how I feel between the two. Yeah, I'm not sure about the bike packing, if it's really keeping you on dirt logging roads, which is why a lot of times you're doing steep climbs and then declines, but the declines, the road is sketchy. It's a lot of dips, a lot of deep dips, a lot of rock sticking up. You don't want your derailleur shattering on a rock. I don't know. A lot of things can happen. Or maybe a lot of things can't happen, but the few things that can happen can definitely put a damper in your day. Looking closer at the map, I have discovered that this is Horse Creek Pass. I thought Horse Creek Pass was the summit where I ran into those two ladies a few miles back. Let me just tell you something else I just learned. We're probably not going to be in the exact spot. Are you ready? We're in Montana! So, it's surreal, beautiful out here. Just ran into pavement. It was beautiful, but then it got to this gnarly, maybe for 2 miles, large chunk gravel. Imagine it slicing up your tire. At least I did. It moves you and you hit sand and it pulls you, so it was kind of fun. It was good practice for someone who's never ridden in that stuff before with a bunch of bags on their bike. There's the sign for you. Horse Creek Pass obviously is where I made that video, and I want to say it's 13 miles from here. Shoup is down by the Snake River. Horse Creek Hot Springs, someone was telling me about. We're not going out of our way for hot springs. Onward to Darby. Up ahead, that green sign says West Fork Bitterroot River. We were just in the Bitterroot Range, I believe. I just looked back and I lost a shoe. It lasted so far on Jiggly Bumpy. I mean, huge Jiggly Bumpy for miles. And like I'd always reset it. Maybe this is what happened. Initially, I didn't have a bag around them. I'm like, oh, good, at least my other shoe didn't fall out. Who cares? So that means basically these are my dedicated shoes, which I've been using anyway because they're light on my feet when I was hiking. So lets my foot breathe, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Oh, the other shoe had the chain cleaner in it, the lube. Oh, darn it. Oh, and I just got these new laces, which are awesome. There's nothing I can do with one shoe. You have to take this road to get to where I just was. We're giving it an opportunity to live longer, and then they'll have a pair. It makes sense to me. Painted Rocks Lake. It's very beautiful. Just think, we were just up at the top of those mountains, pedaling around. Wow. Down we go. I'm still pedaling on this freaking road. I thought once I got off the dirt, there'd be like a general store, gas station, absolutely nothing. Keep thinking of the word pancake. Pancake. I want pancakes so bad. Or just something that doesn't taste like water. What am I doing? I'm sitting at an intersection. I am totally depleted again. And I'm sitting on the ground right here with something to eat. 25 miles on pavement. No general store. What the fuck is up with this road? I went past the Painted Rock State Park. Huge lake, boats, camping. Maybe if I'd pulled in like where you rent a raft and I just went by because I figured I was gonna be, I don't know, passing something. 25 miles of not one gas station, nothing. I'm 7 miles to my warm showers host house. I'm just irritated right now because it's just been a very long day, and so was yesterday. I am craving pancakes. I'm craving Domino's pizza. Oh, Domino's, I know you're not out here though. That sucks. Salmon, Idaho is behind me. I'm headed towards Darby, which should be about 5 miles up this road. After Darby is Hamilton, Montana, and then Missoula. Oh, there's a historic point coming up, but it's on the other side of the road. Probably has something to do with Lewis and Clark. It's way too noisy for me to read this whole thing, so you can Google Trapper Peak. It's 10,157 feet in elevation. It's higher than any other peak in the 200-mile-long Bitterroot mountain range that extends along the Idaho-Montana border from the Snake River Valley in Idaho to the Clark Fork River in Montana. There are also historical events, but I'm not reading any of that. But let's take a look at Trapper Peak. Wow. Aren't you magnificent? Yay! Do you see it? Do you see it? Drum roll. Darby. Yay, Darby! Although it's absolutely irrelevant. So I'm an idiot. They're in Hamilton. Another 17 miles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did I tell you that I have gone almost 55 miles? Not one general store, not one gas station. Isn't that crazy? But I've only been on the pavement for, let's say, 40. But still. Anyway, it's kind of cute. I like going through these little towns. I'm on pavement, it's fine. I'll get there, I'll be exhausted as always. It's still better than yesterday's hike. Here's little downtown Darby. Cool. How cute. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, hold on. Do you see it? Do you see it? The biggest sign on the street says candy. You can buy this charging bowl for $6,500. I feel like that should be so much more money. Look at the size of this thing and the labor that it took and the time it took. Just getting the shape correct and all of that. And then you get these paintings in these fancy galleries, $12,000. Somebody sat down and painted a river and some trees. I know, that's really mean of me to say. I love him. Not the one with the arrow. The one with the feathers. This dude right here. Put him out in your field. Get like a few of them. Oh, that's magnificent. Look at this. Oh, antiques, antiques, antiques. So this is their place, this whole strip. Okay, like the whole block is theirs. So look at this planter made out of a bicycle. That is adorable. Are they open? Yes, they're open. There's even a curtain. How fancy is that? Oh yeah. Oh, ice cold right in my face. Look at all of this yumminess. Oh my goodness. Look at the Coca-Colas in the basket. They have a fortune teller. This place is so well done. I love when I come in a place and there's not one thing I would change. Look at the elevated, the ceilings, and they put the rooftops in here. Even have the old music going. I'm so happy. What a great visual for my first stop to an interior. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I won't get chocolate candy, I'll get maybe fudge. Hi. Hello. I'm a caramel person. So they had like raspberry, espresso, like hazelnut, and then I just got one slice. I wanted to get fudge, but it's not gonna last in this heat. And I am running over to that gas station to suck down some fountain drinks. Little red root beer, Dr. Pepper. Yes, I wish they had crushed ice cubes. These cool small towns have everything in their gas stations, like everything you could possibly need. It's awesome. But I'm headed to the restroom. I can't wait to wash my Mr. T's. Where's Mrs. T's? Oh. You know what feels better than anything? Splashing your face with cold water and then washing it with hot water and getting all of the dirt that's underneath your nails. Looks like I got bitten something right there. It looks like I still have a little bit of swelling, just a tad, around my right eye where some crazy thing bit me. Some crazy wild insect bit me. I love that there's a bench here. Look at this. This is like old school. Maybe in the late 70s. It's such a physical memory for me with the wooden stick and scraping. This is how the ice cream is. It's really like stiff. 2 miles, yay! Somebody's house is burning down. The whole thing is in flames. Guess what just passed us? A Domino's car! You gotta get the black box or the thin crust with barbecue sauce, onions, mushrooms, yeah. Entering Hamilton. We'll go to the gas station because I don't know where to go from here, but it looks pretty big. Domino's Pizza could be way down this road, but instead it's literally in their backyard because they just live right over there somewhere. What a beautiful street out of the nowhere. Like literally you're on that crazy raw businesses and then you hit this wide, gorgeous, lush lawn neighborhood. Talk about going back in time. An old Volkswagen Beetle and this fantastic camper with see the checkered curtains. Oh my gosh. Look at this ice cream truck, okay? It's an ATV ice cream truck. ATV pulling an ice cream car, it's so fantastic. Here's my sweet room. Look, I'm so happy there's a desk with a chair. It's the box of stuff that I had shipped here. Goodbye, see you in the morning. Where am I going? Why am I sitting on my bicycle when I should be totally relaxing and doing nothing? I'm going to Domino's to pick up my black box pizza. I've never been to a Domino's where you could actually drive up to a window for pickup. I wonder why they don't ever do this other places. I've never seen this.
How's it going?
Hi, I'm Naomi. Now we have to go get some cupcake or something. And I think I need more soda. I never drink soda, but I'm just really craving it. Do they have my favorite Little Debbie? They do. They're overpriced because they should only be 75 cents. This, and I kind of want Fig Newtons. It's my other go-to. Wow, look at all the beef jerky they have. And I'm in a gas station. Holy cow. Wow, look at all the candy. Or should I get double stuffed Oreos? Oh, I think I'm gonna do double stuffed Oreo, yeah. Yep, just biking along with my pizza. Jump in the shower, quick, because I want to eat the pizza while it's hot, but I don't want to eat it while I'm dirty. I'm showered. Oh, I had 2 bugs come out of my hair. Brought all my bags in. These are my dirty clothes. Those are actually my clean clothes. Shoot, I can't remember Peggy's husband's name. Look what he just handed me. What a sweetheart. And he wanted to know at some place they go harvesting bees. I think it would be really interesting. But he has to leave at like 8:30 in the morning. So I told him if he doesn't see me at 8 a.m. then it's probably a no. But then he said, maybe I could make some buckwheat waffles in the morning. Bee harvesting? Maybe not. Waffles? Absolutely. That will get me out of bed. Get ready. Oh yeah, baby. Time to chow.